All right, welcome back to our Deadlands game / Call of Cthulhu crossover mishmash. We're in the middle of combat, the fight in the pit. So let me pull up the second camera. And there we go. Show the winning. All right. That's weird. I can only see Steve in my little window here.
That's all you need to see.
Sucks to be you.
That's better. All right, that accounts for pretty much everybody. Yes, yes.
Yep.
The gold ring guy there, sort of center left, is the sheriff.
Who was having a bad day? Somebody was having.
I was not having a great day.
That was the deputy. The sheriff was not back at the horses.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Sheriff doubled back for more fluid.
The guy in the gold ring is not Vance.
Right. Yeah, that's not Vance.
That's not Vance.
Right. Non-Vance.
It's the no Vance dance.
So let's just pull it from the sugar. That happened, didn't it? Let's see here. Hold on a second. I need to pull up that. There we go. I need to pull up a bunch of stuff actually. There we go. All right. So let's start the new we're at the top of the combat round, yes?
Yes.
So,
I just killed the last of the small spider critters. So I think we were on King.
I had just failed a really nasty roll that took pretty much all of my win.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's called Tuesday for me.
Yeah, we were on King. Yeah, because I got a King card right there. So, all right. So, does everybody have their current cards?
Oh,
Yep.
Do we need to pick two more cards? Isn't the card based on rolls first or something?
So I have a king. I don't believe I've gone yet.
Well, we were in mid combat, counting down from King. So whatever cards
Yeah.
you had.
Got it.
So I have a king of clubs. I don't believe I went.
No, you didn't. I was the last one to go, and that was.
I also have a king. I also have a king of clubs. It's not the same deck though. So
Well,
that's
good.
okay.
Well, I'm valiantly defending humanity. You can run on
Hey, my yellow streak is. I'm starting to get control of it. My unbridled fear. I've bridled my fear. Thank
The
you.
yellow
very much.
streak goes in the front. I told you. The brown streak goes
I'll
back.
give it.
Use your
I just
skedaddle.
did unless you want to quote unquote contest or steal it. Walt, I'll give you first King of Club priority.
Okay. Well, I was running away,
You were.
so I have conquered my fear, just barely.
Right.
And who's in purple? Is that purple in front of me?
Purple should be me.
Okay, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I assume I have. Well, originally I was gonna light a torch. So given that there's all this combat, I'd like to pull my gun and start heading towards the person who's directly behind me when I turn around. So I don't know if that's an action to pull my gun and to turn.
You do have a shotgun, don't you?
No.
Thought you did.
You can combine your movement certainly, but drawing your weapon is considered part of your action. I would assume you probably drawed your weapon while you were retreating, though.
Yeah, I think with the roll I had, it wasn't a backwards steady retreat. I think I actually did turn around and run like a coward. So all right, let's say my gun's out. So basically,
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I slow down, I turn around, and I start moving back towards the person who's directly behind me. So that would be you, Gustav. And so I can't shoot, right? Because so you tell me, Aaron. I'm not an expert, or Carl, since you know the rules. So what can I do in my one turn as I've decelerated, survived my guts check, and have an action?
Well, if you draw, if you can see, you can fire.
So just so you know, so you got more or less in front of you right now, you have the good doctor as well as not Vance.
Well, I'm green, so in front of me is Gustav. Directly in front of me, and front left is who? Nearest to the pit.
Gustav is purple, so Gustav is almost very center screen.
Well,
Can-
does
can-
Gustav still have any on him? Any?
No.
Or,
Oh,
Only
we
a
killed
couple,
both.
only a
All
couple
the
corpses.
critters are dead.
all the little ones are dead.
So
Yeah.
we know there's ones in the pit and someone's hollered out that, but I don't think anybody can see them, right?
Question: did we douse did we at least partially douse the bottom of the pit with kerosene?
Yes.
Didn't we?
I think one full canister of fluid, actually by you, Walt, I think. Or was it?
Yes.
It
No,
was
actually.
the dock, I believe.
Or the
But
dock.
remember, I am the torch master.
That's true. Yeah. So the dock
So-
did pour in 1 gallon of fluid into the pit.
Okay, so then I think since I've had this fixation on torches, I'm gonna try to light a torch so I can throw it into the pit.
Okay. Interesting.
Because if there's things coming out of the pit and the bottom of the pit is flammable, it's at least worth a shot to try to light them in the bottom of the pit. So even
Yeah.
if they survive, there'll be flaming giant spiders coming out of the pit.
Not a lot of fluid, relative speaking, to a 30-foot wide pit.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't think we've hit critical mass on that yet. We might want to wait.
I'm not sure if I know that, but regardless, even if I light a torch, it'd be lit. I can still throw it on the ground because it's doused in kerosene. It's not like it's going to go out.
Yeah.
Probably not going to go out.
Okay, so you want to pull out one of your torches and light it. Is that what you want to do with your king?
Correct.
Okay. You have a lit torch. Let's see.
Woo!
I should have something here.
Is that the Ring of Fire?
That's the Ring of Fire. Okay, so Dr. Gabriel, you are next.
All right.
Trout snake.
So can I see them coming out of the pit?
Let's see. I know it was not Vance who kind of did a scream, and and Vance was the one who. Vance, you took like a pot shot at one of them, didn't
Yeah.
you?
I couldn't shoot the one that was closest to me. I shot the one that was farther away.
Right. Okay. So you all have definitely been made aware that there's critter there.
Yeah, I saw them and I backed up. Or maybe I
Yeah.
backed up from the one that was out of the pit.
Um,
So is there such a thing as a held action in this game?
You can sleeve a card.
you can sleeve a card.
All right, I'd like to sleeve this card so that I can be ready when they come out, so I can take a shot at them.
Okay. Know that
I-
you do have to spend that card by the end of the next
Yeah.
round of cards.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Any other kings? Then I shall play mine.
Oh,
Please don't.
Because, why not, right? And now they're going to have to roll to see if they can get out of their little pit.
deputy.
Yeah. So you hear some noise and some tumbling sound of something or other. But this guy gets up to about there. And he starts emitting a really annoying, horrible wailing sort of scream. He's sort of the same color as these other critters that you've seen, the little amorphous sort of worm thing like you saw back in Coldwater. Then either its siblings or metamorphosis to the critters with the sort of crab-like look. This one seems to have evolved a little bit more, and it's now evidently bipedal, and a really, really big, sharp, toothy mouth. So it unveils sort of a very hearty, horrible scream. And I would like everybody to make a guts check, please, at a difficulty of 5. Oh, and then we're going to get a terror check for everybody that hasn't done a terror check for this yet. But let's do the guts check first.
One success.
I had one success, which is pretty exciting for me.
a success with 2 raises.
Holy cow. Okay.
Yeah.
He leans
Do
into
you
it.
have your Superman pose? Like,
Oh, wow. 12. What were we looking for? 7?
5.
5.
Isn't the terror level 2?
Yes.
Doesn't that mean? I mean, it's the rules.
I'll let it roll at a 5, but yeah, that's a valid point. But
I
yeah.
still made it. I still made it at a 7, so I'm still good.
Okay.
Steve, I just want to point out you should shut the hell up.
Teacher, you
Well-
forgot to give us homework.
Actually, speaking of the
Thanks,
terror rolls, it's only my interpretation now. Marshall, you may be changing things. Is that the terror in the area only affects gut checks, not any other rolls.
And like, doesn't like skill checks and stuff too?
Nope.
Okay.
It just as I was looking at one of my traits and it says terror, it only the -2 to guts. That's the only
Is that
thing that I
all?
saw. Yeah, but your game.
Yeah, I thought it in general made basically things just tougher. I guess maybe
I could have been looking at the wrong place.
I think you're right on, Carl. I think you've got that precisely.
Well, we can pause real quick and
Of course, I didn't bother to bookmark the page that I was looking at.
well, unfortunately, terror is on like 50
Yeah.
goddamn pages in the book.
Only 98 instances.
I mean, it's all over the place. Boy.
So quick poll here. Who actually put points in guts as
I
opposed
did.
to just rolling their spirit? You did?
Mhm.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
now. I
I
raised
knew.
mine from a 1 to a 2. I
Yeah,
raised
I
mine.
would-
I knew how slow I would be, so I know I needed to not run away.
I know how Aaron
Well, I was
plays, so
going-
I figured it was a critical skill.
Okay.
Never a bad idea.
Man, I knew I shouldn't have gone with a 6 on disguise.
All right, how about
Yeah,
page-
so if you look on the fear effects table on page 220,
Okay.
that's where I saw this. So the level of effects, it only seems to reference guts. I may be missing something though.
I probably shouldn't have spent all those points on fashion sense.
Yeah, fashion sense. I mean, handy.
Can't go
for,
wrong with
you know,
fashion sense
In
in
the
any
streets of
time
San
period.
Francisco, it's going to be a winner.
Rebecca, are you making me chicken?
two-
Thank you, sweetie.
Right, blah blah blah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty valid, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hooray
okay.
for Carl.
Yeah,
All right, well, then we'll
I don't
just
like
let-
being the rules lawyer, but it just happened. I happened to come across.
When it
it.
helps us, lawyer it up.
Well, I always thought when I was doing it, I was like, wow, that is a hell of a penalty for the area being just kind of spooky or whatever that throws everything off. So yeah, let's keep to that interpretation. I'm cool with that. Yeah, so guts checks are at a bit of a negative right now, but okay, that's fine. But anyway, so in this case, yes, the terror level would affect the guts check. So Walt, as it stands right now, you would be failing.
Not if I use a chip.
That is true. What chip would you like to use?
You make me some of those-
White chip lets you roll one more of those
Sorry.
dice.
I will use. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of the game right now.
I will use a red one and give it
I'm
to
going
you.
to use. Well, I got plenty of reds actually. I'm going to use a red card so I can add a die, because I really don't
Okay.
want to spend the entire game running like a convict. So yep, that'll give
Red
me a
chip
9.
again.
So that goes back in your bag, as I recall.
Yes, but since you're spending a red chip, that means the marshal gets a chip.
Yes. Yes, but
But
so I could give a chip,
it's no improvement for me. So
but at least
so
we
you're,
make it a 7. The only way I can possibly do this is using a chip or exploding. So yeah, this is
Okay.
gonna be I'm gonna be going through a lot of chips tonight.
all right.
So, okay,
So-
so I
Gustav, did you pass your
I
check?
I did. So I'm just, because I didn't put any points in guts, I'm just rolling my spirit, which is 3d6. So I got 1 explosion, so I got 8 total. And I believe I'm at the same difficulty level because I have a perk of a bravery perk that's a +2 to guts check. So that kind of cancels out the penalty for me having to roll spirit. +2 and -2. So an 8 should be good.
Yeah, 8's good. Yeah, because you have to bump your toughness level by 2 because you don't have anything. I thought you defaulted. I thought everybody got a little bit of guts. No, guts starts at 0. No, never mind.
No. Yeah. Well, we'll be boosting that maybe post combat.
Yeah. How does plausible deniability as a skill? What does that help me with?
Because of your
sounds
roll,
fishy.
Vance, I am giving you 1 grit.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so it looks like we got everybody has passed that. Now for the terror check of the actual critter. So we did a little backwards there. My apologies. The terror of this critter. Hold on. Wrote it down somewhere. Is an 8. So your toughness level is an 8.
We're using guts again.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there's no way I can do this.
Hmm.
God, I'm such a coward.
I don't think I'm gonna get lucky this time.
You're faced with like a 6-foot-tall bipedal squid thing with reverse mouth and big, sharp, pointy teeth,
What? Oh,
So we need to get an 8.
or better.
Well, with my explosion, I got an 8.
Very nice.
4 dice. Didn't get any of them above a 4, so I'm going to play a red chip
All right.
to add a D8, right? To
Yes.
the highest roll. Oh, whew. All right, 10. You get a chip when I give you a red one, right?
Yeah, but I can't improve because I drew another white and I'm full up, so I can't do anything but improve my chips.
1 success,
That's-
1 raise.
Okay.
1 success.
1 success. And Vance?
I fail, missed it by 1, but I have nerves of steel, so I'm not running.
Okay. What's as we're all kind of new to this, but I haven't memorized all the traits. So nerves of steel does what?
Basically, if you're have a flee action, you don't flee.
Okay. Well,
You still get the negative effects associated with that, but you don't have to run if you don't want to.
right, because there would still be a associated roll with the check. So,
Yeah.
Should have taken that over moonwalking. Guaranteed moonwalking success, but no, that's ill-advised. All right. So did everybody make it then?
Not well, except for
No.
Vance.
But he didn't run.
Coincidentally, that's the trait that I was looking up to see how it worked. That led me to the guts check.
Vance kind of goes, ugh.
So Vance, give me a 3d6 roll.
A 1.
You roll
Oh, no.
out of 3d6.
Oh, 3d6.
Yeah.
I was thinking a DD. I was thinking
He's
a
got those special
D6.
dice that -2, -3 on it.
Roll the
Um,
5, but I rolled a -2 and a -2.
6, 4, and then a 1. So
So
An 11.
11.
All right, let's see here. You get the heebie-jeebies. Let's see here. You lose your entire turn.
Oh.
And you lose 4 wind. Wow. And you get a -2 for the remainder of this entire encounter.
And a permanent limp.
Jesus, next time I'm going to spend a chip.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was pretty hard. Just, yikes.
Did not realize that there was kind of penalties. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Also, children will make fun of you.
that's a good to know one. Okay, good to know. Let's
Let's blow chips.
Okay, so wow.
Next time I will be blowing chips.
I'll be like, welcome to the club, Vance. We have shirts.
Anybody with queen? Jack.
So when do I use the
Two
sleeve card?
jacks.
You have 2 jacks. Holy crap. Okay.
So
So
jack number
what-
1 is a reload.
Gabriel, what were you saying?
Marshall, when do we use the sleeved cards?
Anytime
Whenever-
you want.
Well, yeah, with your king, you can blow it anytime you want during this round, and you hold that card through till next round as well.
Okay, well, I'll wait till he does his, then after that I'll consider shooting.
All right. So with your
Jack 1
jacks,
was a reload.
reload, sure, chink.
Jack 2 is going to be shooting this thing.
Not a major surprise. Let's see.
Why?
All right, I have a feeling. What you don't need to move, do you?
Nope.
Because you got. Well, okay. I assume you're probably not going to be firing a shotgun,
Nope. I'm using my rifle.
or not. Vance would potentially be in yet more trouble.
Yep.
uh,
And I'd like to think I'm a good enough shot that I'm not going to hit, not Vance.
right.
But
so-
Gustav, you don't want me shooting a shotgun in your direction.
I guess not.
No.
All right, so
What's the
go
range?
ahead and roll. Your range is, let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet or 10 yards.
Yep, that's a no addition on the roll there because I have a 20-yard base. It's a size 6, so no
Yes, sir.
penalty there.
Right?
I'm not walking.
No.
He didn't move 20 points. It's not low light. So it's just a straight 5.
Yeah, why don't we go? I mean, it did move.
Mm,
It didn't move a lot, though. Matter of fact, I would argue to say it moved into a position where it'd be easier for you to shoot. So, so yeah, so we won't throw any movement bonus on that.
yeah.
So yeah, so I think you're straight slugging it.
All right, so that's 40, 12. I just need a 5. So 1 success, 2 raises.
All right. So, and are you point blank?
I
No,
wouldn't consider 10 yards point blank.
No.
With point blank, I would consider that I'd have to be right next to it, even with a rifle. It's just an easy shot.
Right. Okay. So, every raise, so you're going to be able to add or
Add or
minus
subtract.
1 to the hit location.
$12. So I'm going to drop that by 2 to hit this thing in the gizzards.
Ouch. Okay. Fair enough.
So that gives me an extra die of damage.
Yeah.
Is this armored?
What is Vance doing?
Yes. Same as the small buggers.
So D8s instead of D10s.
Right.
Actually, let me find another D8.
When you just don't have enough dice to roll all your damage at once.
I'll have to re-roll one. $21, 30, 35.
35, huh?
Yep.
So what? Well, 30 would be 5 levels of damage, right?
Yep.
So in the gizzard, that's one of the 2 spots. So it scared you all at least. You know, I mean, but it kind of slumps down to the ground. Oh well, okay. Carl, sometimes your shooting doesn't make anything fun for me.
Well, the good news is that was my last 2 cards, so you can have fun with the last creature.
Fortunately, as the GM, you can find the other 2 that came out of the other side of the.
That's right.
Great. So he can have fun with the one that's closest to me where I have no actions.
But that was
Fuck
actually
yourself.
the scouting party. The rest are coming presently.
So, any other jacks on the table? Guess not. Tens.
I
No,
have a 10.
you have a 10. All right.
I have a 10.
All right. So you got your lit um,
Torch.
torch. Yeah, that's a good word
It's
for
not
it.
a good looking torch, but it's on fire.
Yes, it is
I
on
have fire.
What would you like to do with your lit torch?
Since I know that they poured some kerosene in there, I would like to toss it into. Actually, I could toss it, but then maybe I should light all the other torches and drop them. So there's multiple torches all over the place. Or I can throw a torch in there. I could probably hit. But the question is it actually going to light anything on the inside of the pit?
That
And
would
if
be
I
the
throw
question.
it was pretty automatic. You know what? I want to do something dramatic. I just want to be. I don't want to be practical. I want to chuck my torch into the pit.
All right. Do you want to approach to make that throw not as far, or? But
It's a
it would-
big freaking honking pit. Is each of these 5 feet?
Yeah.
That's a big pit. That shouldn't be that hard of a throw. I mean, I'm not trying to get
Shouldn't
it
be.
down. I'm not trying
Well.
to, I'm not trying to shoot a torpedo into the Death Star here.
Right.
I'm trying to hit a
Okay, well.
womp rat. I'm trying to hit a gigantic hole.
Let's see here. I do believe there is a.
It would just be like shooting romp rats.
They're not much bigger.
Is there like a throwing skill? I have a
Yes,
feeling
there is.
There
except
is.
for
There
deafness.
is. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's very safe.
Actually, I actually my deafness isn't pathetic. All right.
All right. So go ahead and base off your deafness. The pit is not walking or moving.
Yeah.
You are not walking or moving. It is daylight. There are no obstructions. So, yeah. So we'll just go with the toughness level of 5 because it's just, it's a pit. It's pretty wide. Little
Okay,
panicky.
I just blew it up twice. I rolled an 8, 8, and a 7. So I'm just like Michael Jordan.
Kind of- and you see it
Oh yeah.
go end over end. Let's see if
Ooh,
it happens to have hit the.
I nailed it with that roll. Come on.
Okay, sure. You had a fairly good idea of where the doctor was pouring in the kerosene. You kind of remember him kind of doing the sort of shuck kind of thing with the tin of kerosene, and yeah, with that many successes, I'll say you kind of had a good mental picture of where the kerosene probably landed, and
Nothing but net, babe.
that's
Nothing
right.
but net.
Drop that torch right on there, and you see a fair sort of poof of sort of a flash of light, a fair amount of thick ass smoke because, well, this is kerosene, fluid. It's smoky.
Now that's a fire.
And we're going to give him some damage. Location.
I just want you all to remember that I did something successfully that helped the party.
There's still time.
That's right. There's always time to make sure that things don't go as well as you hope. Okay, so you hear another kind of screech. This one is of a different tonality than the one that kind of made everybody kind of go heebie-jeebie. I'll move the screw off the. I'm not sure what that was there for. Well, yes, I do because I was replacing hard drives. And you don't need all the screws. Yeah. And okay, that was what, 10?
10.
10. Anybody on a 9? 9. I will blow my 9. There we go. and he's gonna try to climb out again.
Although after seeing what happened to his companion, you sure he wants to?
Well, even if he wanted to, he failed the climb.
So he falls back into the.
You think with all those hands and stuff, it'd be real easy, but when you roll twos and threes,
I shall call him Butterfingers.
yes,
Fall back into the cleansing flames.
that was not near as spooky as I was hoping that was going to be. Okay, any other nines? No, it doesn't sound like it. 8.
I have an 8.
All right. Let's see here. You're purple, so you are. Oh, you actually have a view of them too. You saw him trying to climb up again, and I guess just loose rubble. There's some flames licking off of him. I say the pit is definitely. I mean, it's not like a shaft going down. It is a conical pit, right? But there is a fair amount of loose.
Shut your mouth. Don't talk about my shaft.
There's also, you notice as it's kind of clawing at it, some very extraordinarily smooth portions of this pit going down. Yes, it was covered with rubble, yes, and some bones and things. But as you see it kind of swatting, trying to get up the pit, you see almost glass-like smoothness on some of the surface of this pit.
It was dug by Satan.
That is just sort of something.
Sandworms, don't you hate him?
You are, let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, we'll call it 30 feet or 10 yards away from it. It is not moving, et cetera, et cetera. So if you wish to shoot, you can shoot, or if you wish to do something else, I'm not saying you have to shoot on your turn, of course.
Yeah, I'm looking here. So 30 feet, eh?
30 feet,
10 yards.
Yards.
So pretty much no modifier for if you're firing a pistol.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's go for it.
Yeah, single action or double action there.
It's a single action.
All right.
So it's a rate of fire of 1.
Uno, yeah. All right, so you're looking for 5s or better.
D12 here. Where'd you go? Did I lose it?
Did you lose
No,
your
I'll go
dice?
with this.
Fresh Hamantashen right out of the oven.
Nice.
Be careful about those hot pockets, though.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I wondered is how could you tell?
One success and 1 raise then.
Good.
Okay, good. So the raise will let you muck around with the hit location.
Yep. So D20 there, good stuff.
It's
Yep.
not good.
20. One set that are very nice, they're very large. Unfortunately, they're all the same color. 12.
12.
So raising or lowering doesn't do anything for you in that point.
Yeah, it's still going to impact on the arm.
Mm-hmm.
But it's taken some flamey damage. You don't know how much. So go ahead and roll your bramage. Now, don't forget the dice is 1 type lower because there's an armor of 1.
Okay. So let's see. My limit is 2d6, so I'm rolling 2d4s.
Correct.
Okay, and I'm adding. Five total.
5.
So
Okay.
did you roll a 4 there?
No, I
All
rolled a
right.
3 and a 2.
Too bad.
Yeah, I know. They still explode, right?
Yep.
All right. All right, so that was 8, correct? Yes, I think
Yep.
it was 8. So any other 8s? I'm guessing no. 7s?
I got a 7.
Okay. What kind of 7 do you got?
7 of hearts.
7 of hearts. You go before me.
Sweet. We're gonna shoot again.
All right. So same deal.
Three successes.
So
I roll for the d20. 7.
7.
lower guts.
Lower guts. That's typically a good place to hit.
All right, we'll take it. Roll for damage. 4.
All right. Hold on. Jeez.
What die do you
Okay.
guys roll for the location?
D20.
Okay, thanks.
So poor little critter's gonna try and get out again here.
You know, I'm not really seeing him as a poor little critter.
He actually succeeds. Not knowing exactly where everything's coming out, he gets to about there.
I'll use my card whenever I'm available too.
You can throw your card literally at any time.
I would like to use it right now.
Okay, that's
Clambers
good.
out of the hole.
Go ahead.
Do I have a impeded shot because of the gentleman in between me and it?
Depends on what you're shooting.
I'm shooting a Colt Army, right? A pistol.
Okay, as long as you're not
Don't
shooting
fail
shotgun.
your roll.
Yeah,
Really
you're
awkward.
not doing a shotgun, so
I am not. Shotgun
Call it.
sounds like a really good idea right now. But yeah, not my current location. Okay, so I'm firing my. So I spent the first action cycling the cylinder, so I'm firing a non-hell round.
right. And this is
Use
it's 5 yards away.
pistol. So 3d12. Let's see if I can pull something off.
These hell rounds, and you have Chris.
What's that?
So 3d12 for your hit.
10.
So a success and a raise.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll roll for damage. It's a Cult Army.
Roll D20.
Roll location
for
first.
location. Gotcha. So I've never hit anything before. 6. 6.
So lower guts.
Lower guts, which
And
you see a
your
little
plus
bit
or
of
minus 1 doesn't do anything to it. So roll your damage.
right, but you know it's been hit there before.
Yep.
And
Okay.
that-
So do I count them all or do I just the highest one?
All of them. You
You
add them
count 'em
together.
all, but it
Okay.
has an armor, so you have to downrate your dice by 1 level.
Oh, okay. So instead of 3d6, I'm rolling 3d4s.
Correct.
Roger.
Shooting like a 22 Derringer.
45.
Hmm.
Not a very good 45. 7 points. 2, 2, and a 3.
Okay, well, that's 1 level of damage. You know that much at least. And we wind our critter yet some more.
And so what would have happened had I chosen to move? So say I decided to step to the side to get a clear shot. I've just rolled a higher.
No, I don't think.
I mean, if you move, you know, in effect walk, that
Minus
does
2.
that does alter your chances of hit by 2.
Okay.
Other than that, that's about it.
So if you run for your life and put your pistol behind your head and just fire like that at the thing
Minus
that's facing
4 if you're
you,
running.
be like a minus 100.
Yeah,
Roll.
Thomas Callahan did that in my famous Call of Cthulhu adventure.
A hit?
Um,
Wow, that was a surprise.
Okay, so yeah, you were able to interrupt this action. My horrible creature spins to point at Vance, and from its mouth, you see some quills shoot out and sort of shoot by your face, but it misses. I'm not rolling well so far tonight.
I would avoid those.
It
You know
gets
what?
out of the pit, sees all its friends dead, it's shot.
We're going to make it add in a little hurt. I'm blowing an extra.
So does
coin.
that mean we all get a chip?
No. Okay, let's see here. That improves things. That brought me to a 9, so that is a successful hit. You are not wearing any armor. You are not moved. You don't have any cover. Oh, we got okay. So Gregory, you take, or Vance, sorry.
I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exactly 6. So 1 level of damage to your lower guts. And Vance, you take a D6, or you take a take a D6 and wind. You can roll your wind though. 2. All right. Trusting everybody's keeping track of their wind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my action 6. Or was there anybody else on the 7? No. So 6, 5, 4, 3,
The low.
2. Was nobody had any cards left?
Nope.
All right. Well,
And a
the critter's
discard
still
all mine.
alive. So we'll do it again here. So make your quickness rolls. Toughness level's 5.
Eight.
5, 1 success.
1 success, 2 raises.
My critter did very well. Won't matter too much. He's wounded or winded pretty bad, but
Mm.
he rolled a hell of a quickness roll. Okay, so grab your cards.
That's 1 plus.
I had no successes, by the way.
No successes.
Burn a white chip.
You can burn chips for it.
Yeah, I will, because all I need is one more. It's automatic, I guess.
Well, remember a white chip, you just roll another die and replace.
Yeah.
A red or a blue, you add it to one of your die rolls.
All right, well, I'm good. I rolled a 5. But I did burn a white chip. I'm going to the chips like I'm at a freaking Mexican restaurant.
I have my substitute Black Joker.
Whoops.
Oh,
Wah, wah.
it begs the question: who's standing closest to you?
Now that just means he discards the sleeve card. The marshal gets a chip, and his action deck is reshuffled.
Yeah.
Oh.
Done. All right, so I had no successes. Does that mean I have 1 card?
Do I
Yes.
keep the other 2 cards though?
Yeah.
Thoroughly mediocre
Okay.
card.
And I mean, it still acts as a joker.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
So-
I used a white, so I had 2 cards. That's
Yeah.
what's the whole freaking point.
Oh, yeah,
Not that
but
that-
Vance, the Joker, it still counts as a joker. Okay. So
I can use it any time during this
Yep.
round.
yeah. It's just you have to reshuffle your action deck after this is done. After this
Okay.
particular round is done, and I get a check. So
Okay.
it's really not it's not horrible.
Yeah.
Marshall, I also got a black joker.
What
Okay,
the?
well, I won't even draw until you all draw your or until you play your jokers.
Okay.
I did not draw a joker. So again, jokers can trump any other card. So even when I say ace, if you want to go immediately, you can with your joker. The only thing is you cannot sleeve it, and if you had a sleeve card, which you don't, you would have to discard that. So that would.
I'll use it now.
You want to use your joker right now?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna fire at this thing again.
Okay.
It's an abomination from hell and it deserves to die.
Indeed so. Go ahead and fire.
10.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to.
So 1 success, 1 raise.
Marshall's blowing some chips to do some healing here. Hold on. All right. So go ahead.
Location is 13.
13.
So the arms.
Does it have armor on the arms?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 11. 14. Which is pretty good for
so
3d4. I got two fours.
So that is 1.
That's 2 levels. That's 2 levels.
2
down.
levels.
Yeah. Okay, you see the bolt solidly go into the arm. You see that arm is now
Flopping
Kinda
uselessly.
kind of dangling. It's not doing so great.
He's got like 4 more.
He's got 3 more. Yeah, he's got 2 tentacles and 1 other arm. So if he gets close to anybody, he's going to have a heck of a melee attack. Okay, so you did that was your joker. Any other jokers or ace?
I've got an ace. I'm using it to reload.
Okay. Any jokers or kings? No. Jokers or queens? I will blow my queen.
Sounds bad.
Good point. We're going to go 50-50 on the 1 to 3. Go that way. 4 to 6. Vance is just lucky. So it is attacking you, Vance.
Then I will be using my joker at this time so that we're doing Simo attacks.
Okay, go ahead. Matter of fact, I mean, the Joker still trumps. So
right.
go ahead and do your action.
And in
I was
this
going to
case, I would
plug this
definitely
thing.
say he's at point blank.
Yeah, he is now absolutely point blank. Yes.
What is my, okay, 5.
If
Oh,
you
wrong dice, hold on.
if you fast rolled a shotgun, that would be
Surprise, motherfucker.
Luckily, I had my holdout double barrel cut off shotgun right here. Wham!
Come back. Shit, where'd it go? So 10 or 13. 13. But I'm at a -2. So 1 success.
1 success. Okay.
Oh,
Why
but
are you
it's a negative to hit him, isn't it?
Why?
At point blank, wasn't it? No?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
Oh, add 2 to every roll on point blank. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. So now I roll 1d20. Where's my 20? arms. Shoot.
It's been hit, you can tell just from whatever. It's been hit several times in the lower guts. That wound has seemingly stopped bleeding though. It's been hit in the arm, and
Can I what is it? With the add 2, can you subtract 2?
Yes,
I
you
rolled
can
an
go
11.
up or down.
yes.
Great. I rolled an 11. I'm going to take it down to lower guts.
Meh.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So that gets me to 9. And then I just roll the damage, but it's lesser because of his
Armor.
It's armored.
armor.
But it bleeds, so you can kill it.
I like you, squid tentacle pit monster. That's why I kill you last.
I cannot pick up dice tonight. There we go. Survey says, ooh, wow. Look at that. Oh, wait. No, you can't really see it. Never mind. But it's all
Wow,
fours.
good or wow, bad?
That's nice.
It's
So
all
12.
fours? Wow. Okay. Well, this is all additive, so
Yep. So 12 plus.
those chips the marshal spent might not have done anything at this
It just gave us something else to shoot at.
point.
So what's the rest of your damage there, Vance?
Oh my God, you're right. They're
They
fours.
explode, so you're at 12
they exploded.
Right.
Oh my God.
Keep rolling.
I didn't even think of that. Well, 12,
Well,
12, 13, 14, 18.
so
18, 3.
3.
Yeah. It,
It's falling on me.
it pumped some sort of disgusting black bile out of its now bursting lower guts area.
To your eyeball.
It gets all over the front of you. It does not smell good. Right now we're still kind of in combat action wise, right?
Yep.
That was my queen.
Oh, draw your card or your chip.
He
Did I
used
get
his
shit?
Joker.
Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Yes. I should have spent more of my save chips. Damn it, I got a white.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Is anybody else on the queen? How about a jack? Really? 10.
I'm on a 10.
Okay, so there's nothing immediately apparent for you to shoot. You can certainly approach the pit, see if there's something else, whatever. The pit is still smoldering and flamey-ish. You do remember, though, Christopher, right as these critters kind of popped out of the ground, there was some noise coming from the mine.
And that's where I'm playing that's where I'm going to look.
So you turn towards the mine. I assume you were assuming that everybody else is kind of, covering you, proverbially speaking. Yeah, we're going to drop out of combat right this moment, and Chris, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why don't I have you? Oh, here we go. You got them big ears, don't you?
Yep.
The better
So
to
do
hear
I.
you with, my dear.
That's hateful.
Them big old ears. So that gives you what, a +2?
+2.
To cognizant.
Good night,
rolls
Jason
of
rolls.
listening.
For
Right.
cognition, listen rolls. Yeah.
So, and to remember on that one, if you get a +2, that adds, so like if I say it's a toughness level 5, whatever you roll, you get +2s on those rolls,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is a different odds than just saying, oh, well, I'll drop the toughness level.
Right. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, just wanted to make sure everybody was
Yeah.
doing it the
I've
way
just been adding it to my roll, not lowering the toughness.
But
Good.
explosions still only happen on natural max and direct.
Correct.
Right. So go ahead.
It's better than an unnatural explosion.
Give me a cognition. No, toughness level 5. It's not tough, I don't think. So yeah.
There's a 10. 19. So 1 success, 3 raises.
Right.
That'll do.
The clanging noise that all of you all have now heard off and on has somewhat stopped.
Do I still see the weird visual effect coming from the cave?
That's a weird visual effect was from the pit.
Oh, hey, so he's playing with the tiles.
No,
Got that
the
3D
big
printer running. Sweet.
Marshall with the big reveal.
So you definitely still hear it from the. I've definitely learned I need to print more mine stuff, but whatever. But you're hearing a voice coming from what you assume to be the mine.
Is it the same phrase that I heard the night prior?
Crap, he's casting.
No. It's not a repeating thing per se. You're not even really sure what you were hearing until you kind of focused in on it, right? Once you focus in on it, in sort of a, it's almost a sad voice. The worms, they were only sent to keep this earth, to keep what belongs to this earth. No intruders can be tolerated. They're only a warning for you to protect the earth, protect the soul for the soul users.
My God, it's the Lorax.
Go away. This has all been very regrettable, but necessary.
Yeah, that's nice. Except he killed 12 people. So let's go.
I draw
12
my
people
other
that we
gun.
know of.
Chris, nobody else has heard anything. Everybody else is kind of waiting for critters to come out of the pit.
gonna
Perhaps
go pick-
reloading.
Only Chris heard this.
I'm gonna go pick up the can, and my intention is to pick up the fuel cans and finish lighting up, torching the cave. Or
Okay,
the-
you also
the
hear
pit.
some,
Yeah,
From-
I'll be bold. I'll ask, who are you? If you want to talk, come out. Parlay.
Come out,
Give me a
come out, wherever
persuasion.
you are.
give me a persuasion difficulty of 9.
Persuasion. Difficult.
While he's doing that, I'm kicking what's left of this thing off of
I
me.
actually have persuasion.
You notice already, Vance, as you kind of get this thing off of your hands, are already kind of squidging into it. It's already kind of decomposing, much like the little wormies did.
Oh, good. So I
Like
don't
turn
have to
to
put
black
another 2
sludge,
rounds in it.
One
Uh,
success.
One success. Hmm. A native soul. You also start hearing somebody coming up. Everybody can hear it coming up from the hill. You can hear the sheriff kind of hollering and running as fast as he can. So he's coming up probably with jugs of I was about to say lighter fluid, lamp fluid, oil. So everybody else hears Carl basically say, "Who are you?"
Drop the 4 shells, put 4 new ones in.
Okay.
I just want to point out that I have not fired my gun in anger yet.
Look at Christopher Barnett.
You don't hear
And then
that
look
from
back
coming
towards
from the
the hill.
mine?
And we'll go back to normal for a little bit here.
Because I don't know what our tracker is talking to, but the sheriff seems to have something important that he's yelling that we can't figure out what he's saying because he's over the hill.
Well, the sheriff's definitely coming up, and but he's so he was sent to go get more of the lamp fluid, and so.
Oh, he's not yelling.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that he was coming up fast and he was saying something. I was like, uh-oh, they're more back there eating our horses.
I didn't think of that. Damn it.
Don't give the marshal ideas.
Long walk back to town.
Not too bad back that, but anyway. Okay, so Vance, you've reloaded. Gustav, I assume you just reloaded.
Yeah, reloaded.
Uh,
I mean, my revolver only holds a paltry 9 rounds plus a shotgun round, so
right. Walt,
I need to
you've
keep
got,
it topped off.
I've never fired my guns cool. Cool and
you've
loaded.
got two more torches lit, I guess. That was
Yeah.
kind of where you were going there.
Well, actually, I guess under the circumstances, then I will keep a lit torch in my left hand and my gun and my cold lightning in my right hand. So I do
Alright.
have a torch on hand, but I also have a firearm because I've heard tell that when you pull the trigger, loud noises happen and sometimes good things happen. I don't know that yet since I haven't experienced it. But yes, I'll be ready.
Dr. Trout, what would you be kind of doing in this sort of at least lull?
I'm pouring lantern oil on the in the pit to fully engulf it.
Okay, so you're feeding the fire. You're not going to wait for this fire to go out and
Well, there's a part of it that wasn't soaked, so I'm moving around to that part. So I'm probably on the north or the northwest side of the pit now.
Sure. Okay.
A little closer to the mine. Hopefully, some of you guys are closer than I am to the mine entrance, as I'm busy lighting it up.
Well, I mean, you'd have to actually be cycling around
Yeah.
closer to the mine entrance to
Yep, absolutely.
soak that side.
I'm aware that I only have 4 rounds in my pistol, and one of them is the hell round, and it is not chambered on the hell round.
Right out.
That'll be my
Okay,
last
good.
one.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets that done, let's light
Actually,
this up. We going in?
I'm sorry. One thing, Marshall. Is the deputy badly hurt? Do I need to tend to him?
Oh, yeah.
I know he'd gotten ripped up a bit.
Yeah, he's that's a good point.
So I'm obviously as soon as I noticed that he needs assistance, because I was right behind him, I probably would have noticed that.
Yeah, you
But-
definitely if you could throw some doctor in his way, he would
All right.
appreciate
So,
it, as he was already pretty wounded up beforehand.
so would you like me to make that roll now?
Yes, please.
Okay. Surgery or medicine?
Medicine.
Roger. That's D10. You would think that I'd have these out, sorted out already. Okay, so that's 4d10. Hopefully I don't shank this. 9.
9. Okay, good.
And I'll stay with him to stabilize him as much as I can while this other stuff is playing out. And then as soon as he's stable, I'll get back to the lantern or the torching.
Okay, it looks like you've saved. I mean, it takes a couple minutes to do the stabilizing. You might ask somebody else to kind of continue with the lamp
Sure.
oil. What
Any of you gentlemen care to do that?
I'm going to continue talking to the cave.
I guess I can do it.
Thanks.
What are you
Brian.
asking, Doc?
To pour the oil into the pit to burn those things. So no grubs come after it.
I'm not busy.
All right. So Gustav and the doctor are busy tending to the pit and people. Back to you, Christopher.
So back at the cave, you say this is regrettable but necessary. What necessitates the death of 12 people, especially a child?
Give me another persuasion, please.
Same difficulty,
Yes,
1 success.
1 success. Had I not been followed, no additional bloodshed would have been necessary to complete what needed to be completed.
Sorry, I was moving around. Can you repeat that, please?
Okay, so he's blaming us.
Had I not been
Yes.
followed, no more bloodshed would have been needed to complete what needed to be completed.
Typical hell beast, blaming everybody else.
Blame the victims.
Accept
Blame
no
the victims.
responsibility.
Inspect the pit. See the unnatural nature of its violations. Proof of my words. Approach me and die.
I'll approach the pit,
Okay?
take a look at, just see what I can see.
All right. So Gustav's already there. The doctor's kind of somewhat nearby. Let's see. Let's go back to the. All right. Let's see. So, doctor, attending. Vance, we've gotten the goo off of. He would kind of come up to here, I would say. Mark, where are you? Kind of coming up here at least.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I will. I'll come up to swing by the right side where the my two compadres in purple and red are.
All right. So we got.
But I'm not going to get too close to the glass-like edges of that pit of death.
Well, as you see, especially when Gustav is pouring in the lamp oil kind of coagulates a little bit with the
Dirt.
with the soil and kind of pulls away, and you see it reveal the earth and really just more 6, maybe 7 feet down. You see. Geez. How many of you all?
But we're still standing at the edge of the pit, right?
Yeah. You see a blue substance glass-like in nature, but the cut of it is just crazy smooth. Let's see. How about Gustav? How about Gustav? Give me a knowledge roll. Toughness level 7.
General knowledge.
Yes. Walt, same thing.
Alrighty. 7.
No dice.
Okay.
I had 3 dice, and they were a 5, 6, and a 6.
5, 6, and 6. Fair enough. And I guess Christopher, you were also approaching the edge
Yep.
of the pit looking, so same deal. Give me a knowledge roll, difficulty 7.
Nope.
You guys are all idiots.
Marshall, did you want me to roll?
Well,
He was the one throwing the kerosene in. I mean, he was probably walking
yeah,
around
but
the
that was
edges
kind of
dumping
in
it.
the heat of fighting. This is a little more laid back. Okay, well, okay, so you're approaching the pit and kind of looking down. You're seeing this kind of slough off a little bit.
I thought you had me continuing to pour kerosene in once I'd finished tending to the deputy.
Well, it takes 2 or 3 minutes to
Okay, no
wrap
problem.
bindings and stuff like
No
that.
problem. So I'm still tending the deputy. That's fine.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
I will go ahead and stroll up the other side, my side, kind of glancing into the pit. But from where I am, I probably can't see what they're looking at.
It's a pretty big pit, yeah.
Come over here. Note I gave you the gunslinger. If anybody has something specifically they want on their figurines, just tell me. It's like, well, I definitely want a visible shotgun. I want a visible whatever. And
How about running and looking over my shoulder?
kind of like the,
No,
the
but I
old
have to be
plastic
looking over my shoulder.
the old plastic army man dude.
No, he's talking about the remember the classic Cthulhu miniature that's running away that has the tentacle coming up along its leg.
So yeah, Vance, as you approaching the other side, same thing. Want to give me a knowledge roll, same difficulty?
Better hope for an 8. Oh, nice. Nope.
No.
It's like you guys all suck.
Here's some
I got a gold
unknowledgeable
clue, and none of you can
4,
see it.
5, 5, 5.
Yeah, I missed twice by 1. Oh,
That's all right. I mean, so you're looking at the pit. You're like, yeah, okay. I mean,
Looks like a fit.
you have options, of course. You can search it, right? That's one of your skills. It's more of a 10-minute kind of, sort of digging around. Might involve actually going into the pit, which right
if it's
now,
on fire, that's probably not a good
which
idea.
right now maybe not the best idea.
Yep.
Well, maybe we should let it burn off and then come back. I don't know. I
Now
mean,
we can search that afterwards.
I'm a big fan of cleansing fire when it comes to death.
So the
carnal
sheriff
pits.
comes up with the remaining 2 jugs of lamp oil, by the way.
We might want to keep one just in case.
Okay.
Save a little bit of it.
It's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to ask the sheriff to go ahead and give me one.
Sure.
And I'm going to come up to the side of the left-hand side of the mine opening
Right.
and just slosh it over in front.
Okay.
So if we have to make a hasty retreat, We can light a wall of fire behind us.
So as you all may have figured out, our prey is in there, and he is of a talkative sort right now.
You think you
Well-
can lure him out, or we gotta go
I've
in?
already tried once. He's saying what?
Gustav, you heard the very last little bit of that come out. You kind of heard proof of my words and approach me and die.
Hmm.
I'll go back to that. So what proof am I looking for here? I just see bodies, assuming that this is your work.
Persuasion difficulty level 10.
No go. Yeah, no go. I only rolled one dice. Didn't matter.
No reply.
Where's the horse? We still seeing the horse?
Oh yeah. That's a good point. Hold on here. So, Vance. You'd come up there to dump the oil in around the front, yes. And have you been to up into the mine? No, you have not. Okay, so it's not really doors. It's more pulled away wood, as though the mine was sort of truly abandoned and had sort of that classic kind of,
Boarded up.
Yeah,
Do
just
not
sort of
enter.
boarded up, half, a whole bunch of different sort of stuff. I guess somebody could point out, you were told about the symbol.
Yes.
symbology? Okay, so
Yeah, that was the Mason symbol, though, right?
well,
Freemason.
yeah, from what you figure. So looking around there, you can indeed see a singular Mason symbol, as well as on several of the boards, just a triangle with one dot in each corner inside the triangle. So your triangle and dot, dot, dot kind of thing.
I will remember the triangle dot, dot, dot.
It's a flux capacitor.
That kind of a thing.
Just somebody rolled a 3 on a 4-sided dice. Okay.
Let's see. So you see that, and yes, let's see. That is not the best representation. It was the fastest representation of horse I could pull out.
Okay. To us, it just looks like a blob. Okay. Now I see that it's a four-legged equestrian mammal.
Yes. It is, looks relatively well rested. It looks very strong. What's your wrangling skill?
Wrangling. I don't have no animal wrangling.
Okay. Give me a horse riding difficulty of 7.
Oh, okay. Where is my horse riding? That is a nimbleness. Okay, so got an 8 and a 3, so 11.
11. Okay. So kind of looking at the horse, it's definitely the correct dimensions of a horse. The musculature to your eye seems it's all off.
Like thinking this is a patchwork horse.
Sure.
Like, does he
we'll
have
go with
does he have abs? Is he really cut?
that. It is cut, but it's it's but it's also, as I say, you're seeing muscles on this horse where you don't recall in your lifetime of riding a horse, you don't recall seeing musculature, or you're used to seeing large haunch flank. Well, this would be like a large heart flank that has sort of ridgy striations on it, like sort of muscle on top of muscle or layered muscle, that no matter how big and bulky of a horse, even like a Clydesdale, wouldn't have musculature like this. Um, yeah. Matter of fact, while you're there, why don't you give me a smarts roll?
Smirts.
Smirks, difficulty of 7. So hoping for an explosion or a chip blow.
I will throw in a white chip.
Okay, that just gives you an extra possible die.
Right.
Okay.
Hopefully a die that doesn't suck.
Ah. That gives me 2 6s. And a 4, which as the highest, so that gives me a 10, so it's a success.
Okay, so you do notice that though the horse isn't tethered down or anything like that, it could have certainly have came out. A, it didn't, and B, it looks like it might want to charge you, but it is standing like an inch away from the plane of light versus the shadow of light coming into the mine.
AKA, it doesn't want to be in the light.
You could draw that conclusion.
Did we just shoot this thing?
Yeah, it's like, what are we waiting for?
We do have dynamite.
Yes.
Fire's going well now, by the pit. Probably take. Everybody can reshuffle in their cards back to their decks if they want. Well, not if they want, they should. And you expect that fire will probably burn, assuming that there wasn't anything additionally combustible in the pit, probably another 15 odd minutes or so.
I'm going to step to the left so I'm not in the opening of the mine. Thank you. Just in case anything comes out of the mine. It doesn't hit me directly.
Right.
And at that point, I'm going to reach into my side satchel, pull out one of the rounds of dynamite and say, are we going in or are we closing?
I don't know if closing is going to do anything to this. I'm afraid we're going to have to go in and deal with this if we want this to certainly be over.
How loud do you say that?
Basically just loud enough so Vance can hear me.
All right, so you 20 odd feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of giving away the plans to Mr. Creepy in there, but I think he pretty much knows we're coming anyway.
Do we have our dynamite with us?
I think you left that back at the horses.
I have my one stick that I carry on me.
Yeah,
at all times.
I know you
Brought him in a side satchel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, because you had like 2 bundles of 5.
Mhm.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Gonna blow up the horse.
I'm thinking about it. I don't think.
It's the only way to be sure.
So I don't think that's a horse. So I'm not.
That means you say that like that makes the decision more difficult.
No. Like I think it's some kind of shapeshifter. So I'm not gonna just like ignore it. So I think the horse is more of a threat than maybe you guys are realizing.
So, from what I could hear in the conversation, do I think whatever I was talking with was deeper in the mind or closer up front?
Just a voice emanating from the mind.
Too bad I couldn't see if the horse was doing a Mr. Ed impression.
Right.
That's right.
Maybe you were talking to the horse.
He was talking through the horse.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
All right. I'm going to stick the dynamite back in the side satchel.
Okay.
Draw my other gun so that I have them both out. So I have a single shot that has the 2 Hellfires in it. And then the double shot, which just has normal rounds. And I'm going to point the double shot at the horse and put 2 rounds in them.
Oh, okay. That was not in my option 1, option 2,
that's
or
not
option
gonna-
3 notation.
That's not going to make friends.
Shoot the horse.
You should.
I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna blast the horse. What? No hell horses were harmed during this gaming. Wait a minute, no, it's not.
Okay. It is a surprise. It is.
I love that we surprised you. That
It's
delights
like
me.
Big Trouble in Little China when they shoot the floating head thing. It's like it's worth a try.
Let's see. All right.
There you go, Dr. Trout. Is that the Hero Forge or
Yeah, you can go in there and you can like like save the file and then I can.
can you 3D print that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
If you feel like playing around and making a character, I think I don't know, it's like $3-4 or something for the.
It
The
goes
file.
along with my hindrances because I am bloodthirsty. So
That's
That's true. Usually that would be more interpretive of like, well, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of fits. Okay, so
Yeah.
We're just preventing him from escaping. That's all we're doing.
yeah, it's
he's not
moving,
leaving. It's kind of the message, you're not leaving.
right? It's not moving or anything like that. So,
And it's irritated.
yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Do I roll for both shots?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Shot me.
It's just a flesh wound.
Nice. A 13 and a 17. 13 on the first, 17 on the second.
Let's see here. So 13 gives you 1 raise. The 17 gives you 2 raises.
You never gave me a difficulty. That's what I was wondering.
Just 5.
Just 5. Okay. I guess the horse has armor or not?
Nope.
The horse does not have armor. Finally, something that doesn't have armor.
The grubs didn't. The original grubs.
Oh, the original grubs? Hey, you got an explosion. So that's 8, 9, 10,
You can
11.
shoot. Well, he doesn't
12.
have the armor.
It's really funny.
It's like,
In that
yeah,
case, I vote no on shooting Walt.
no.
So I need to do how many points to do a wound? Because this is a
need-
bigger animal.
So it's
Yeah.
whatever its size is,
So,
every time you double, you get a wound.
right. So this is a larger than normal creature, so it's a size 8. So 1 through 8 is 1 level of damage, 9 through 15 is 2, blah blah blah.
Okay, so I got 2 levels of damage on both actually.
Or wait, hold on. Or does he have to get to 8 to get?
So I have to
one
get
level?
to
right
another
back.
8.
Right. So you 8. So you get 8. I believe you hit 8. It's a wound. And 16 is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
1 wound each.
Okay, 1 wound each.
1 wound
Okay.
for each
Roll your
each
location.
round. First one goes to the 19.
So do you have a raise?
Am I close enough?
Yes, raise 1, you hit it in the head.
Yes, that's definitely going to the head.
So 2 extra points of 2 extra die of damage.
Oh, nice. Oh. Oh.
I can't wait to
Wow.
hear.
6, 7, 9. 9 extra points on that one, and that was originally a 13, so that is now
Arms or legs or whatever it is. Wait.
oh no, that I was adding the 2 dice to the
I'm
damage.
sorry. Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
the original thing was 13, adding another 9.
21.
That's 21. So
Well,
that raises it to
22. Sorry.
So
2
it's-
points of damage.
Right.
And then the other round goes to the 5.
Lower guts.
That'll work. And that's only the one point of damage,
Oh, you're right. Okay.
or the 1 wound.
Do the bullets bounce off his pecs, or
What?
we're talking about how muscular the horse was.
Oh.
I'm just imagining he's doing a Superman where he just tightens his pecs and the bullet just goes bing.
So everybody else was surprised. Vance, draw your cards. Base your awful
Okay.
quickness.
All right. My quickness 4. That's 5. Oh, so close. All right.
All right. Everybody else will get to draw cards next round.
Do we still keep the cards that we've already pulled? Stay out of
Nope.
the deck.
No, reshuffle.
No, reshuffle.
All right.
Aces,
Ace.
Joker.
Oh.
The horse charges you and tries to trample you.
Oh. In
You
that
didn't
case,
kill it. You shot it twice, just sitting there, and it's not dead.
mine is going to
Damn.
be a dodge.
Dodge. Probably what you want to do. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
All right.
I
Well,
can't understand why it would charge you.
2 7s, no explosion.
Okay, 7. And I got a 16.
Oh,
So I beat your dodge.
Aaron's like, finally, I'm going to do something. I'm
Oh.
finally going to make you suffer.
I spent a coin to do that. Wrong dice.
This time it's personal.
This time I'm not horsing around.
Oh, shit.
ugh.
All right, let's see here. What's a 10? 10's your gizzards. And
Gizzards.
you take 1 level of damage to your gizzards
1 to gizzards.
as the horse basically pops out. Obviously, you had to move somewhat to have line of sight to shoot it.
Yep.
So it just runs straight and kind of rears and literally hits you with its front hooves and starts to
Wail on you.
Tap dance.
run away.
When
I
it
take
starts to
4
wail
wounds.
on you.
So it starts zooming off. You see a certain amount of sort of a gray smoke starting to come off of its back.
Well,
Um,
I want to shoot. I want to shoot my gun. I want to join the shooting party.
Well, if you miss, there's nobody really in the trajectory, so go for it.
so Kings,
I have a king.
I have a king.
Nobody else can. No, you guys are on next roll around. 'cause
Yeah, you guys are next roll round.
Damn.
This was
My
a,
next card is a 6.
this was a surprise event.
Yeah.
Because Vance didn't say, "Hey, I'm going to go shoot the horse now." Right? So this was sort of everybody's kind of checking out stuff, and all of a sudden,
Bang!
bam! And we go, what?
What the? Holy shit.
Okay. I spend my Joker or Jack, not Joker.
Well, he moves quickly.
He does move
He's
quickly.
moving with some alacrity.
What was your next card?
6.
All right, now you get to try to do something before I do. So go ahead and do whatever you're going to do.
I will turn, and since it kind of probably hit me and I'm now no longer
Oh,
in the line.
Take 1d6 wind.
I did. Took 4.
Okay.
Took 4 wind.
It's been 2 minutes, so everybody recovers 2 wind.
And I will go ahead and take the 2 parting shots
Okay.
at the distance.
All right. It is moving fast.
2 wind from where we were last round.
Or there enough time that we recovered everything?
No, it's only been about, you recover what, 1 wind per minute?
Yeah.
So you guys have recovered about 3 wind.
Is it 1 wind per
3.
minute? Yeah, 1 wind per minute. Yeah. Unless somebody does wind recovery, but that
Yeah,
takes
which
5 minutes.
The doctor actually did to not Vance.
It's going to be his name from now on. Hey, not Vance. We've forgotten your name.
At least he's also not dead. So there's that.
True.
Yeah, so let's see. He is moving. Yeah, that
Horse
is
is
true.
moving at a speed of plus 20, so
-4.
minus 4 to your rolls.
Yep, -4. All right, so I need big rolls.
Well, I should say minus 4 to your overall roll.
All right, so I need a what to hit him? A 5?
5, so 9 with.
Good. First shot hits
All right.
because I got a 9. And the second shot does not.
All right. So
Mr. Ed, we didn't give you permission to leave.
An 11, which is he doesn't even really have arms.
well,
His front legs and
are
back
on.
legs. So probably front legs.
Okay, front legs. Come on, 6s. Let's blow that kneecap. Watch that horse drop. All right, I got 1 6.
1 sec.
And it exploded again.
Oh,
And it didn't. Okay. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, and 5.
Remember, you
22.
want us
22.
22.
so 3 levels.
Yeah.
Okay. The horse stumbles somewhat. I spend some money to heal the horse.
I got a
And the
freaking
horse-
auto fan my pillow. I won't hit anything except sky.
The horse is now rapidly getting away. Everybody else can draw cards. You get the feeling that if the horse manages to get a high card, even,
He's going to keep running.
yeah, he'll be out of range very quickly, and that's pretty likely with that roll.
Yes, but we have Moon Shooter.
Horse has decided he ain't hanging around.
Moon Shooter and his 50 cal.
Okay.
Looks like we're eating horse tonight.
50 calamine lotion. All right.
All right. Top of the round. Jokers. If anybody wants to blow a joker?
I'm going to hold my. I actually got the red joker this time.
Okay.
Okay, so you get it.
Does anyone want to blow a joker? Okay. Brought to you by Marshall. First he blows the queen, now he blows the joker.
What was the red?
You
you
get a
get a
chip
random
when you
chip.
use it,
It's pretty awesome.
Oh,
and you can
Right.
use it at any time.
Use it anytime.
and I get a random chip. Nice.
Okay, I'm blowing my king or my ace.
I have an ace of spades.
I as well have an ace of spades.
Dance off.
What's your
Dance
quickness?
off.
My quickness is 2d6.
Horses has a faster quickness than you do.
What the?
It flat out rides,
He is not going to let us kill that
It
horse.
seems motivated.
and at this point, it's in heavy cover as it's going down the hill. You all will have to move at this point to even get a beat on it.
I don't care about the horse anymore.
Yeah, I think we had our fun.
All right, fair
No,
enough.
I'm going to try to run and get a shot at it. I haven't shot my gun yet,
Okay,
and I have a
Um,
king.
go ahead and run. That's what, double your pace?
Yeah. I was like,
Uh,
get back here. That would be a 12.
We're not finished with you.
I haven't shot my gun yet.
I'm not going to waste the effort.
I
like
am,
that I like that
clearly.
this was definitely my idea, and we pawned it off on Vance. Now we're all gonna blame him.
That's not what I would have done, but it got the horse out of the way.
There you go.
It looked at me funny. And I'll reload those 4 rounds.
I'll
Didn't
use
like the cut
my,
of his jib.
Aaron, I'll use my ace to move up towards Vance.
What's your pace?
Base is 6.
All right, that's about right then. All right, there, well, we're going to be off the table here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, call it about 60 feet, so 20 yards.
It's range 10. Normal
So
range.
that would give you a
Stream.
base of 7. Plus, it's probably still moving at 20 plus, right?
Yep.
Yes,
So
So
it's
that's an
-4.
11.
Yep.
yeah,
You need an 11, huh?
leave 11, easy.
I could blow a really good chip. Fucking shoot it anyway.
Just shoot the fucking horse.
A 6. An 11. Suck it, bitch. I told you you could leave. I mean, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the bullet thing. Come
Right?
on, headshot. Come on, goddamn headshot. We'll blow up the dice, and you all be like, hey, I guess Walt's not that bad after all. They'll be like, you hit it, Walt. Walt,
Kind
the
of a psycho.
Walt, the
No.
proto tuberculosis kid,
He's
coward,
like,
runs around and shoots the horse.
He's like, I'm an expert at running, so I know how to shoot those that run.
That's
Alrighty,
right.
so what do I do now? Actually, I did something.
Well, you want to roll your location?
Yeah, roll D20.
Oh, I have to actually find a D20 because I don't have one of those with me.
Or D10
I
and
have a bunch. I have a whole box full of them.
Please let him kill this horse.
14.
14. What gun are you firing?
14
again?
is
My
real
Colt
lag.
lightning.
Call lightning.
Ah.
all right, well, you're gonna have to do a lot of damage, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Just keep
It's normal.
exploding.
Do I roll normal damage?
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. 12.
12.
So
Multiply
a
is
wound.
8, so you do 1 level of damage.
None were explosions. None were 6s.
No, unfortunately.
Mm.
All
I
right,
did roll a
so
5, a 4, and a 3. So, I mean, I freaking hit something. So,
You got a victory, I mean,
It's a moral victory.
yeah.
and stay out.
I was just hoping he would kill it just so I could go, well, that's pretty good, horse killer.
Yeah, especially since I ran and shot it on the run. And I'm already like,
New nickname.
I'm pretty sure, guys, that he probably has earned himself a polite golf clap.
hey, and did you see my Michael Jordan fadeaway jumper into the net? All right. I feel vindicated. All right. Excellent.
I'm not sure why.
All right. So it stumbles slightly as I shoot it and it keeps tearing off into the distance.
Pretty much, yes.
But I did hit it.
You're pretty sure you hit it, yeah.
Wow.
Let's see.
Was the sheriff up in the hill? Did he ever come down here? Is he with us now? I can't remember.
Yeah, he is. Good
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
you.
he's
'Cause I
standing-
was gonna say, hey, did you see that? Hey, Walt shot somebody.
He's standing mouth agape that we were all so concerned with shooting an animal.
I know, but could have got lucky. I actually, and what was, yeah, that would have been cool. So anyway, I'll take it.
The animal weren't natural.
Well, yeah, yeah, you think?
Some doctrine might be in order for Vance. He has now taken a couple light wounds.
Yeah, that'll put him right over the edge.
I'm just going to be crazy because it's part of my loyalty, and now I realize that we've attracted him. I'm going to step into the line of sight of the mine,
Okay.
point the gun down, and go ahead and fire 2 shots off into the darkness, hoping that the guy is coming up the way and I might actually hit him.
Can't be that easy.
And I'm still moving
Maybe
up to be right, probably next to Vance.
But that way I also use this damn joker and I get the chip. Before the
And you know what? I'm gonna very visibly take out that bullet and reload it and be like, "Yeah, I shot it. I need to reload my gun."
All right. So, all right. So sure. Yeah. Before the combat totally fades, because I haven't spent my king that I also drew for the horse. You get a white.
I get a white.
The
Okay.
horse is long gone.
I will spend that white
Okay.
and get one of those points back, don't I?
1 wound.
Take
Yeah.
one of those wounds away. So I'm going to take the one from the guts away.
Probably a good idea. Yeah.
My guts don't hurt so much.
Turns out it was just gas.
You still got a wound on what? An arm?
Gizzards.
Gizzard.
What's the difference between gizzard and gut? Is that your heart?
Guts is lower. Gizzards is upper. It's not the
That would
heart.
be the thoracic region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Trout.
All right. So you fire off. Nothing immediately fires back or anything. So that will drop us back out of combat again.
Yep.
The bullet report kind of
Wang.
It's deafening.
gives a fairly hollow thump. Nothing nothing that makes you go that at least this portion of the mine is particularly deep. Again, Gustav and Christopher has already been down this, so they would already kind of know that. But also, interestingly enough, I'll just kind of give it to you. You don't notice where the horse was. There's no horse piss or horse shit there.
Yeah, it wasn't a natural thing. It looked at me funny.
It didn't feel particularly natural.
It weren't a horse.
I mean, whoever else is in there might have been cleaning up real good.
Yeah, they'd have to clean up really good to avoid the urine.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so at least you got rid of the horse.
I'll wait for the others to catch up before we step in.
Vance, you look like you could use a little bit of first aid. Would you like me to give you a bandage up those wounds?
Sure. Feels like my rib.
All right.
Damn horse kicked me in the ribs.
By the way, I'm also going to reload my gun and I'm going to put the hell round on the second chamber.
All right.
9 on the doctoring.
All right. That succeeds.
Or double.
You start coughing up blood. No.
I think you vomited.
I guess once the
Vance.
rest of the party,
Yeah, I've been moving up to get next to Vance for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vance, you hear again further down the mine, perhaps. You hear perhaps a patsy is required.
Well, get up here.
Patsy is required.
Is everybody moving up?
Yeah.
I have a torch. Well, we have all those lanterns too, but I want to keep my torch.
Heard clackety clack clack clack.
All right, you all are fairly close to the mine entrance.
So we're going in or we're not? What do you got?
Oh, we're pot committed now.
I will step in, not on the tracks, but off to the side here
All right.
to enter in, as it were. My goal is to not get in the direct line going down the hall until I actually have to.
I'll be a little bit bolder. I'll go in and go basically retracing my steps that the night before.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm gonna follow Christopher. Being a superstitious man, I need his fine self between me and the danger, but I'm happy to follow him.
And at this point, I have shouldered my rifle and I have my pistol in hand with the special rounds at the ready. Yeah.
All right. So you guys, the sort of abbreviated version, because again, we just don't have enough track.
God bless. I'm not going to let them get that far ahead of me.
I like your fog of war there. Your, package.
Loyalty requires me to be, if not in front, but close to being with anyone that is in my group.
All right. One sec here.
I mean, I guess we're all going to go in, right? I guess
Yeah.
we realistically.
What about the deputy and the sheriff?
I was thinking we should probably leave at least one of them outside.
I'd say both.
Yeah. Well,
Not Vance is in no condition to.
Yeah, not Vance is in no condition to go in there. Have him stand outside with a torch to light the stuff if we come running out.
I happen to have an extra torch right here.
Is everybody else coming in though?
Yeah.
Yep.
We should probably have somebody who doesn't suck at combat in the rear, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually, I doubt they'll loop back on us. So, yeah, I'll be in the middle of the party.
How's that doing? That's relatively accurate. You know, how many piece of flat square cardboard floating around?
Somebody got something from Prime. Or as soon as we go in there, it's Prime real estate.
Hi, sweetie. Good. This way, one demon bullet will go through multiple, at least two of us. Aaron's just like, you're not seeing this.
Do demons use bullets?
That's a little better.
Mind bullets.
All right. So
So we're dealing with a German demon.
Is that fairly close to what y'all are doing, or you
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah.
tweak that around a little bit?
I
Oh, that
assume
works.
the tunnel to the left is like a dead end or something.
Well, you're following where Gustav and Chris went, and Chris and Gustav went to the right, where they heard the peculiar tapping, metal grating, whatever noises. Not Vance reports that it looks like the fire has gone out in the pit.
I got an idea. Why don't we send Not Vance off to the left by himself, and we'll probably hear screams, and that would kill two birds with one stone.
Not Vance was staying outside.
Yeah,
So then
Not
maybe the
Vance is
sheriff. Hey, sheriff,
outside.
you go left. All of us are gonna go right.
The sheriff is back in the rear there. Not Vance is outside right now.
He has a name, you know.
So
Seemingly forgot it.
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Lloyd, okay.
so yeah, so Vance report or not Vance reports the fire's gone out.
I'm not worried about that at this point. It's not like we
Okay.
need to be stealthy. It knows it's coming. Start heading down, keep heading down the path to where we heard the clanging before. That was to the right, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah. All right, so you start heading down this way. Do you even want to try to roll stealthies or anything?
He knows we're coming. It's not even, it's not
Between the
worth it.
light source and the movement, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think we're surprising.
I will,
anybody.
of course, follow up right with him as backup. I ain't gonna let him go and get himself killed.
At least not without company. Gustav, you following footsteps as well?
Yep.
Okay. So it was more or less about there where you had been pondering, do we jump out and attack?
Or is discretion the better part of valor?
Right. Doctor and Walt?
I guess we should bring up the rear, but maybe keep a little extra space between us and Gustav if he's third. You know,
Just stay at the crossroads.
for now, yeah, I think that's a good idea. One of us probably facing the rear too. I would imagine that'd be a good idea. The off the branch tunnel.
The sheriff proudly says, I'll watch the rear.
So I'll move up between Walt and the group.
Okay. And why are you this character? Because he's holding like a little doctor's bag and stuff.
Nice.
He's a Call of Cthulhu character. You hear from the further down. So be it.
Did we all hear
so.
that?
Everybody heard it. Everybody make a spirit roll.
Uh-oh.
Difficulty is
Aaron, haven't you
9.
figured out this is not? You
Oh,
keep making me roll these
yikes.
bad rolls. Oh,
Difficulty is 9.
what the?
I got a 6. Oh,
Got a 6.
blowing a dice.
Yeah, I got another
Damn.
6. I got another 6 and a 5. Okay, I just had the cathartic moment of my life. I just rolled a 23.
We can do this, guys. Let's go.
Come on.
I got a really good feeling about this. You guys go
one-
first. I got your back.
One
Okay.
success, one raise.
I feel kind of invincible.
I succeeded with a 9.
I can't believe I did. I blew it up 3 times.
I
I'm gonna
only-
need an important. Well, I guess that was a pretty important roll. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
One success.
I
Come
only
on,
got it.
guys.
If you didn't succeed, you
So-
crumble to the floor and shit yourself.
So I have one success and one 1. Does the 1 hurt me or just?
Nope.
No,
Just a
Nope.
success.
don't be can don'ts, be can do's.
Only got an 8. Even tried to blow a white chip to get an extra die to see if it would help, and it didn't.
All right.
Well, that's
How'd
you
you
won't
do,
retreat.
Christopher?
One success, one raise.
1 success, 1 raise.
I had 1 success,
right.
3 written down, 2 raises.
Vance, you fall
I take the
asleep.
spell. I take-
Oh, the sheriff is literally sleeping on the job.
Literally sleeping on the job. Yes.
Nice. Definitely smell some kind of pork product back in the tunnel. Oh no.
Okay, so Gustav, you see Vance in front of you just collapse right to the ground. And Walt, you hear behind you a sort of slump flop noise. You turn around to see what the noise is that's behind you. Not that you have to, I guess.
Yes.
No, this would be for Walter. Walter,
Oh,
you hear-
sorry, I thought you said.
Uh-oh.
well,
What do I do?
you see Vance in front of you go, you know.
Okay. At that point, I'll probably, since I'm near the back, I'm gonna probably whip around and see if I can see if the same thing happened to Sheriff. Since
Yeah, and you pretty much right. You kind of catch right as he's kind of hitting the ground, and he just looks like he's just falling like a ton of bricks.
maybe they're the lucky ones.
Um,
All right, I will say, Sheriff just dropped like somebody cut his strings. Same thing with Vance.
I got smelling salts in my bag.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
that's valid.
Hey, you! We got smelling salts.
I've got. I see your collapse in a heap and raise you one set of smelling salts. I see you with a cut jugular.
It might
Ooh,
just
never
work.
mind.
It might just work.
I guess Doc take care of Vance.
I got these two. Carry on.
Gustav, I'm going around the corner.
Let's go.
Right as you say that, the entire what do we call it? Trench?
World feels the pain.
Tunnel?
Tunnel. I like that. Yeah, tunnel. Straight out of classic Call of Cthulhu goes inky black on you.
Oh no. Oh,
Is it
no.
despite our light sources?
This is my German Scheisse.
Let's hear. So, Walt, you had a torch lit on
Torch!
you.
Yes, my
Uh,
torch. In my left hand.
You can see from that torch, it's lighting basically the torch. You personally can barely see the flame. It's the light, you know, you can kind of see a little bit of your arm and
That's
your
not-
hand holding the torch.
That's not natural.
So, Marshall, I
Wait,
would-
wait a minute. Everybody take your welding glasses off. Okay, we're good.
So I didn't say, but I would. My
Oh
I
no.
think I would be carrying a lantern.
I had a lantern as well.
But again, the same thing where you just see like a couple inches of dim light.
Yeah, I mean, literally, you first kind of turn it around because you think it went out, and you know you were kind of bending down to get to your smelling salts out of your bag,
Sure.
and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, and you kind of fumble for your lantern. Roll me a dumb luck roll.
All right. Dumb luck was 2D.
That you don't knock your lantern over. And get yourself on
Probably.
fire.
Yeah,
The
Vance,
term is
Vance, give me a dumb luck
self-immolation,
roll.
Oh, okay.
There's the
and you
odd
want to make this one.
2D.
Where's my luck?
You certainly don't want to
It's
fumble.
under
it.
spirit now.
It's
I am going to. So I got a 5. Is that a success?
knowledge. No.
Yes.
mean.
Okay.
Barely.
Mean. Okay.
Okay. So probably
Nice.
when I'm like getting my gun out or something, the lantern just gets set on the floor. Would be the
13.
13. Oh, okay. When you fell, your lantern fell exactly nice and level, not at all near your dynamite.
That'd have been over quick. Oh, fumble. Okay, well, hey, Mark, do you want to run the next Call of Cthulhu game? Because you just basically killed everybody and the tunnel collapsed. Thanks for playing.
Thank you for playing. Thank God I printed up all that goddamn mind shit. Goodness. Okay, so it's now inky dark. Those of you who are conscious and have a light source, your light source is, that was a good analogy. It's kind of like you're wearing welding glasses. I mean, it's super sucky dark.
I believe we've underestimated our quarry somewhat.
Well, we have two choices at the moment. We've got his interest. We've obviously got his attention, and either we proceed on and fight in his land territory, or
We pull the bodies out and blow the mine.
Oh yeah, that would be option two.
Me likey option 2.
I like the fact that you're having this conversation where he can hear you.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
who
he can-
cares? Maybe we're afraid.
We're not
No,
afraid
I'd
of
probably
him.
say that. I'm like, let's pull the body.
Except
Let's get out and
Patsy.
blow the mine.
You hear the words "except the Patsy."
But we shot the horse, so we do our own thing in this group, obviously. Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna work my way over to Vance while this is all going on.
Okay.
Just kind of crouch low to the ground and sort of creep my way up until I stumble upon him.
So you step on the
He's ahead of me,
very-
right?
on the very
Yeah, he is
fine
ahead of
bones
you.
of his hand.
Yeah. So that's my intention of what I'm gonna do while these guys figure out how they're gonna die. I mean, what they're gonna do.
Okay, give me
Scrounge and roll.
Pretty good search. You got a pretty good search.
I'm thinking no. Well, yeah. Give me a search.
me a
It'll
search.
take a bit of time. But yeah,
Yeah.
give me a search difficulty of 7 because of the incredibly dark level that you're at.
You found his wallet.
I'm going to use a white chip to try again. 3, 5,
Hey,
and 6 don't do
silver
it yet.
dollar.
All right, I'm gonna burn a red chip.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm finding him.
All right, so
damn
I have
it.
a 10.
Okay, you orientate yourself pretty well. I mean, at first you kind of bumped up against one of the walls. You're like, okay, right, that makes sense. So I need to go, this way. You start crawling up. You kind of have that kind of weird spidey sense. It's like, oh, that's right. Gustav is there, so I'm, I gotta make sure that whatever he hopefully doesn't, step on my hands or something as I'm getting around to get to Vance. So that is what you were doing. Christopher, what you doing right now?
As I said, I was getting ready to turn the corner, so I guess that's where I'd be headed.
All righty.
Interesting. You said beheaded.
See what you did there.
Gustav, what are you doing?
Well, I was following closely behind Christopher, my human meat shield. However, being a superstitious man, as soon as the lights went out,
Yeah.
my inclination is that any minute spent here is a minute far too long.
You're sucking your thumb, aren't you?
Is
You're finding
anybody
your
else?
happy place.
Christopher is your boon companion.
Well, if no one else is following behind him, I guess I will, but it is very begrudgingly so.
Well, with that roll I made, where I'm just like, "Duh," I'm going to, I guess to be safe, and it probably makes sense, would be to get next to one wall to avoid stepping on anybody, since I did see my friend go down.
Right.
I'm going to pick a wall and basically advance slowly forward towards the corner. So I'm basically very slowly and safely advancing up the hallway.
Okay.
It's going to be slow, but I am.
Shoot that way.
Yep.
You're kind of going that way. Vance, give me a search roll. Oh, sorry, not Vance. Gustav, give me a search roll. Again, this is more to orientate yourself again, just because suddenly no lights and sounds traveling weird. Just a difficulty of 5 because you have been in here before.
Okay. One success.
One success. Okay. So you start, regretfully, getting pretty much you kind of feel the presence of Christopher.
I've taken this opportunity to click my Lamat over to the shotgun barrel. I don't know if that takes an action. It's just a spur on the hammer.
Yeah. Okay. So any sort of last second preparations, you're doing that. Chris, what are you doing real quick?
I already have my gun out with chamber with hell rounds in chambers 1 and 2, and they're ready to go.
Okay. Dr. Trout, you are attempting to revive Vance. Is that correct?
I am.
Okay. Walt, you are basically proceeding up towards where the rest of the group is. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Torch in my hand, pistol in my hand, and I am not practicing good trigger discipline.
Okay.
We expect no less.
Gustav, like, wait, you're behind me?
What?
My finger is right on that trigger, damn it.
You're still talking about that horse you hit. You're still like, man, did you see how I hit that horse?
He clipped part of its rump. That's all he did.
Use the lower buttocks, upper thigh region.
Every time he brings it up, it was a better and better shot. Did you see how I hit him right in the head?
I shot him right between the.
And
cheeks.
I shot him right up Main Street.
But he keeps talking about the buttocks.
Focused, fixated, some would say.
Really got it in the butt. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I taught that horse what for.
All right. So, I gotta check something in the rules.
In the rules.
No.
Did you just change the music? That's never good.
Generally isn't.
No, what was always great was when we were playing Call of Cthulhu, and right during extreme points, the music would change on its own.
Oh, that happened.
yeah,
Aaron had
well-
a knack. Aaron, especially like the 2001, it'd be like, what's it? Then it'd be always like the, oh, it always happened. It was always just like, how do you do that?
When you tense
Oh,
up.
always 2001 Space Odyssey, the oh, at a critical moment.
Well, you got to remember with me, especially back then, I had very specific tapes, right? And I had
Tapes.
pretty much had them fairly well memorized. So a lot of times I would like slow down or speed up my descriptions or whatever, so I knew where the beat of the music was.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Dragon Bone.
Yeah. Well, Dragon Ball helps speed up things. Damn it.
I just like how he would point the dragon bone at you. Yaha! Yaha! And you take 8 points. Fuck!
Again, if you ever see one on eBay or something, I'll
Fan
cover
check.
it. Just give me a heads up that it's there. The old stick one, not the square one. I can get a
Yeah.
square one.
Dick one.
All right, damn it. Where the hell are the surprise rules? Because guess what's happening?
Surprise!
Surprise, you're all crazy and you kill each other. Yeah.
I think this thing is actually afraid of us. He's talking loco.
I thought it was like right at the beginning of the combat stuff.
I'm not afraid of him. I'm not, really.
Well, we're just going to wing it then. Okay, so
Oh, damn.
Chris and Vance, give me a cognition roll, difficulty of 9.
Vance is unconscious right now. Does that matter?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do is if we
Oh.
wake up.
Oh, check. Never mind. Good luck.
I actually got a 9.
Woohoo!
A natural 9.
All net. No in hand.
How about you, Christopher?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What am I making a roll on?
Cognition roll, difficulty level 9.
Any of my additional traits, hearing and all that apply?
Is
Oh, that 10 hearing, that would probably really help in a cavern.
I think there's one on basically that helps you not be surprised.
So I have keen, eagle eye, and big ears.
Keen. Well, with all that, let's say your toughness level is 7.
All right. One success, one raise.
And Gustav, you did you have any raises or was it just a success?
Oh, it's just a success, regular,
Okay,
plain Jane.
no problem. So go ahead and make your quickness rolls, you two. Your target
Quickness
number
rolls?
is still 5.
One success, one raise there.
Okay, so you get 2 cards.
That's not the D8 because I got a 9, and then I realized it wasn't the D8. Let's try that again.
You got this. I have faith in you.
Okay, actual D8.
Actual D8 this time.
You said it was a 5?
Yes,
One success
1 success.
by the skin of
Okay.
my ass.
So you get 2 cards. However, because you only got 1 success in the previous roll, please discard one of those 2 cards.
Of my choice.
Try to do it randomly.
By the way, watch the skin of your ass. Walt might shoot it. Just saying.
All right, one
Dude,
discarded.
did you see that? Did you see me shoot that horse on full tilt run? Come on.
Oh,
You
wow.
guys got to, you guys
Okay.
got to give me a little credit.
I'm pretty happy with the card I kept randomly.
Balls. Okay, so Chris and Vance, you turn the corner and you're looking.
You mean
or
Chris and
trying-
Gustav?
You mean Gustav?
Sorry, yeah, not Vance. Hey, I love you, Vance. That's why I keep on saying your name
Yeah,
for every other character in the game.
Every character just needs to be called
Vance.
Vance.
No Vance, not
Yeah.
Vance, not other Vance.
It's
You're gonna call your mom, be like, "Hi, Vance."
Vance,
what's
Mom.
the everybody's Malkovich, whatever the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big John Malkovich. Malkovich,
Malkovich,
Malkovich, Malkovich,
Malkovich.
Malkovich.
Vance's
So-
doctor, Vance's friend.
Gustav and Chris, you round the corner and look down where you had almost looked before into again this utter pitch black. I mean, it's darker than any darkest night that you've seen out in it is just super duper crazy dark.
Like when I was in
Except-
Shenandoah Caverns a week ago and they went pitch black deep in the cavern. Yeah, that's dark.
except for a lightly dark bluish outline of a creature about 9 feet tall, hunched over. Its outward hands that are coming out like this have very long, extraordinarily sharp looking claws, a skull head. You can partially see through its body. Roll a terror level of 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
Time to burn those blue chips.
And that's
I guess
spirit.
we should have listened to him. I told you we should pay attention to this
And
person's
that's
threats.
spirit, right?
Glad I'm asleep. Sort of.
Thank God.
All of a sudden, being unconscious is not so bad.
A success.
Wow.
Still gonna die horribly.
So a blue chip is a reroll and you add it to your previous best roll?
You just add it to whatever your roll is.
And a white is just a regular reroll?
Yes.
Oh,
No,
white is just a
white is
is just a die, an
Yeah.
extra dice.
An extra die. Blue gives you roll a bonus die and add it to your highest die,
And he doesn't get a dice back, chip
and
back.
and the marshal doesn't get a chip.
Right.
Yeah, which we know he's been using like spendy.
I've been spending them a fair amount this evening.
Then again, so have we.
That's valid. That's a good point.
I burned a white and a blue. I ended up with 10. Pretty good, but that's about what I can do.
Okay, so you all have succeeded. Probably a good thing.
Well, that was a success. I thought it was a 12.
Oh wait, what'd you roll?
10, so he didn't
10.
make it.
10. Did not make it.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah!
Yeah.
And he trips over us. Maybe that'll wake me up.
You know what? Just because you can't see the flame from Walt's torch doesn't mean you can't feel it when you run
Well,
into it.
That too might happen. Let's see here. So,
I'm blind.
roll 5d6, please, and add the results together.
Okay.
Yes.
Hopefully that's how much money you just won in poker.
That's right. That's how many wind I just recovered, right?
If that was me, I would have just stroked out right there.
Well, let's wait for him to roll.
16.
16?
Mhm.
Roll 3d6 for me. Add it together.
You know, we may not survive this encounter.
What you mean, we white boy?
10.
10. You lose 10 wind.
Ooh, crapsky doodle.
I believe I'm now unconscious. I only had 5 wind before we entered. I don't know how many minutes have passed, but
Let's see here.
You did your best,
Well, there
Scarlet
was a
O'Hara.
recovery of about 3 or 4 wind outside before you all entered.
Man, that smells good.
And going through the hallways, maybe another 2. So you all would have recovered about 6 wind from after shooting the horse.
okay. Well, that if I recovered 6 wind, that would give me 11. So now I'm down to 1.
You're now
You're
down
woozy,
to 1.
but
Okay.
All right.
That's nifty.
I'm feeling powerful tired.
You got white chips, you can always spend them
Yeah.
because that'll get you, what is it, 5 wind?
Um,
Will it? I didn't know that.
That's Carl.
Yeah, white gets
I've
you
got-
1 wound or 5 wind.
yeah.
All right. I'd like to burn. I'd like to burn a white.
Okay. Yeah, because at this point, if a small pebble hits your head,
I'm gonna burn 2 white. I'm gonna burn 2 white. So I'm down to 1 white chip remaining. That'll bring me back up to 11 wind.
yeah.
All
right. And so with this creature bearing down at you, it seems to almost strobe with like almost like a slow Halloween light strobe. And I think that's where we're going to end it for the evening.
So what happened to us who were down the hallway?
And we're all still alive.
We're all still alive.
Except to be the sheriff.
What happened?
I mean, because those guys had to do those massive die rolls. I was working my way up, and then the doctor was helping Vance. It actually was Vance who was
Yeah.
down, and so we basically didn't, because we are not around the corner. We are not in the quote unquote shit yet.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
just checking.
The 3 of us
this
are not
all
in the
basically
shit.
happened just to them turning a corner. You know, they just kind of turn the corner and blah. You know, it's sort of the in Ghostbusters when
It's about to slime me.
Well, that's when you say "get her," right?
Yeah,
That
get
was-
her, Ray. That was
get
great.
her, Ray. That was your plan, huh?
Get it?
Get her.
I still think my favorite pun of the day was like, "That's where we're gonna be headed." It's interesting you said "beheaded." That was. Thank you. I was like, I'll give Aaron Carl gets the assist. Thank you very much. Take care of your waiters.
Let's see here. All right, I've done a screen capture of where you guys are at. So, boy, computers are nice. So convenient. So yeah, so that's where we're going to end. So let me stop the recordings and